Hello everyone, Hemant this sides. So guys, in our today's session, we will discuss on GitHub tutorial session 3. Okay. So in our today's session, we will discuss on how to resolve conflicts on GitHub. Okay. So guys, in our today's session, we will discuss like how conflicts can arise on the GitHub repository. Okay. And how we can just resolve those conflicts. Okay. So guys, this is our today agenda. In our today agenda, we will discuss on these points like how we can create multiple sub branches from the master branch. Okay, then we will do few changes on a single Java files through first sub branch. It means first we navigate to the first sub branch and do few changes on a single Java files. Okay, then we will generate the pull request to the master branch with the help of first sub branch. Okay, and we will just merge the pull request in the master branch so that master branch has been updated from the first sub branch code. Okay, later on we will do few changes on the same Java files which have already been updated by first sub branch in step 2. Okay, but this time we will update this same Java file with the help of second sub branch. Okay, then we will generate pull request to the master with the help of second sub branch and observe and feel like few conflicts arise this time. Okay, so now our responsibility is to just resolve those conflicts. Okay, so that the code of the second branch is also updated on the master. Okay, so guys, this is our today's agenda. Okay, so guys, first of all we will navigate to our GitHub repository. Okay, so this is GitHub URL and I have already logged in here. Okay, so here all these repository sections, we can just create a new repository here also, but I have already created few repository here, just like test git project 1. Okay, in my previous session I have already created this repository and I have already mentioned all those steps like how we can just create the repository and perform the actions on it. Okay, so I am just clicking on this repository. Okay, and apart of that I have also using the same repository in my Eclipse here, dash git project 1. Okay, what happened? Yeah, so I just click on this repository. Okay guys, so in this repository this is my code. I have added few code just these days ago and I updated few things here. Okay, so here inside the test package I have just basically created a test package in the master branch, and inside this master branch I have added these 4 Java files. Okay, and guys, I have already created 2 sub branches, some other branch also child branch, but I have just in for our today's sessions I have already created 2 sub branches like slave branch and slave branch 2. So I will perform all those actions here. Okay, so I will also provide you one command like how we can just create the sub branch here. Okay, so it's not a big task, it's just a command. With the help of that particular command we can just create our sub branch. Okay, so guys, this is our slave branch and slave branch 2. So inside the master branch we have these 4 Java files, and slave branch 2, both the branch are the copy of master branch. Okay, so we can also say like inside the slave branch we have the same number of files and same changes are here. Okay, and inside the same in slave branch 2 all those changes are here. Okay, it means all 3 branches are equal with each other. Okay, so guys, first of all we will navigate to slave branch. Okay, so here we are already in slave branch. Okay, so first of all we will just go to our code where our code is reside in my system. Okay, so in my systems I just restored all those data inside the automation GitHub workspace test git project. Okay, so here I am just going to open my git bash. So guys, for this option git bash, first we need to install git in my system. Okay, then only you can just see this particular option on right click. So git bash here is just basically we can say it is similar to command line prompt. Okay, yeah, here we can just perform all the action related with git. Okay, so guys, as we have already discussed, like to create a sub branch is not a big task. Like with the help of git checkout -b branch name, for example like slave branch 3. So guys, this particular line of code we just generate as this particular slave sub branch in the, we can say like, in our GitHub repository. And once we will push any code in this particular branch, then this particular branch will also look in your GitHub repository also. Okay, so guys, in this times we are in slave branch. Okay, inside the slave branch you can just see like this slave branch is also seeing here. Okay, so here I am just open the code, the sections, and inside the welcome test I am just adding few code here. Okay, so guys, here I am just adding few code at line number 8, like I think it's hang, wait a moment. Yeah, it is showing it's not responding. System.out.println. Okay, system.out.println, basically we can say like just displaying one message on the console only. Okay, system.out.println. Yeah. So here I'm just adding one message like added code by slave branch, slave branch 1. Okay, so I have added few code by slave branch, so this message will be seen here. Okay, so guys, once you move in git bash and just click on git status, it will see you all the latest update which you have just updated right now. Okay, it means all the changes which you have been done a part of your branch, then it a part of your master branch. A master branch means that this particular branch, slave branch, already in your GitHub repository. It means in your local repository and your GitHub repository, that particular change is different. So you need to add those particular changes into your slave branch, which is just reside inside your GitHub repository. So git bash is already give you few options, like you can just first you need to add. It means you need to add that particular file. You can just use git add and that particular dot. It means you are just want to be add all those changes into your index. Okay, first you will just add this. If again you just click the status, you can just see like the this text has been converted into the green text. Okay, so now just need to commit the code. So once you commit the code, you should give one message so that you can just see like which type of changes you updated here. Okay, so you can just see like updated in updated welcome test.java. Okay, by slave branch 1. Okay, so here you can just see like this particular file changed and few instructions here. Okay, so now we need to push the code. Okay, so once we push the code, that particular code will just move from our my local repository to, we can say, the repository with the same name slave branch in GitHub. Okay, it means this particular code will be just similar to that particular code. Okay, so we have just updated my this branch. So guys, here just in this times, if in the master branch, if we check the welcome test, this code will be the previous code. It means the new code will not be arise here. Why? Because we did the changes on my slave branch. Okay, so once you move in slave branch, you will just see like, yeah, the code is updated here, but inside your master branch and slave branch too, these codes are not here. Okay, it means only slave branch contains this particular code. Okay, so we can say like slave branch and slave branch 2 means we are two different engineers, two different automation engineers, which are just working, we can say like separately. So a single guy slave branch just do few changes, okay, in his particular code like welcome test.java and generate the pull request. Okay, so now guys, now I'm going to create a pull request. Okay, so create a pull request is not a big task here. You can just see my steps. Okay, yeah, so guys, here this is my base branch, master branch, and this is my slave branch. Inside the slave branch, initially we can suggest just recently we did few changes here like in slave branch in this code, and even you can just see like which type of changes we did here. Okay, so we will just create a pull request. Okay, it means with the help of, we can say like from slave branch 1 to master, we are generating the pull request. We can just take the same code and just put this code here. We just give the proper descriptions here. Okay, and just generate the pull request. Okay, yeah, once I create the pull request, okay, so the, we can say like GitHub gives you this type of facility that GitHub verify whether this particular branch has few conflicts here, the base branch. It means slave branch has no conflicts with the master branch. Okay, so master branch can easily merge your pull request. Okay, after confirming the merge, you can see like inside the code section. Okay, so inside the code sections, you can just see like in your master branch. Okay, inside your master branch, and that particular code welcome dash, it means this code is also added in your master branch also. You can see like there. Okay, it means inside the slave branch this code is also here, and inside the master branch this code is also here. Okay, so but we can say like inside the slave branch this particular code is not here. Okay, so this times we can say like on the same file like welcome test, some other engineer who is working on slave branch 2, he just also perform some actions here. Okay, so first of all, it is the responsibility of the second, we can say second engineer, or we can say slave branch 2, that each and every time he should to take, like in the morning when he just performing some task, he should to take some, we can say he should to take pool from the master branch, so that all the updated code is coming in his system, so that he can just perform accordingly all those actions. But unfortunately, suppose he forgot to take the pool at the morning, and he just directly perform some action on that welcome test. Okay, so first of all guys, we need to, just, we can say like switch from slave branch to, we can say like slave branch 1 to slave branch 2. Okay, slave branch 2. Okay, git checkout slave branch 2. So this times we are on slave branch 2. So inside you can just see like this code has been disappear from here. Okay, so here example, we can say like, yeah, so here I'm added few code from sub branch 2. Okay, so guys, in this time if we check the status, you can just see like few changes has been done by your slave branch too. So I need to perform same action again, like add those changes. Okay, sorry, commit those changes by sub branch. Okay, now we need to push the code. Okay, push. It means this particular changes has been moved from my local sub branch to my GitHub repository. Okay, so here you can just see like inside your slave branch too. If you refresh this window, yeah, that particular code has been added here. Okay, so guys, this times I will just generate a pull request. Okay, from sub branch 2. Okay, so in this times I am just generating the pull request from master branch to sub branch. Okay, so guys, in this time you can just see like previously it was just performing me like can automatically merge. It means last time there was no conflict that times. Okay, but it this times it, we can say GitHub repository tells us like this times you have a different code on the slave branch, but master branch is containing the different code. It means we can't automatically merge these things. Okay, yeah, so in these situations, first of all we should to, we can say like resolve the conflicts, then only we should to generate a pull request. But unfortunately, suppose we forgot to, we can say like to take the pull request first, then resolve the conflicts, then performing the actions, and I am just directly creating the pull request. Okay, with the help of save message. Okay, and generate the pull request. So guys, this times we can see like this branch has conflict that must be resolved. Okay, so it means we have updated few changes by slave branch 2, and we just want to be merge our commit into the master branch. But inside the git we can see like we have different code on welcome test.java, okay, in master rather than your slave branch 2. That's why it's just performing as this branch has few conflict that must be resolved. Okay, so guys, we can just perform different actions to resolve the conflict. So we can just use this like resolve conflicts here. Okay, once we click on this particular section resolve conflicts, it can just see us to this like with the help of slave branch 2 this code is just coming, and the master branch has already hold that particular code. It means few code just which is already sent by our slave branch. So either what we can do here, we can just remove those lines from here. Okay, yeah, these are basically few conflicts, and we can just we perform as mark as resolved. Okay, in this time resolved all the conflicts. Okay, so inside the pull request, okay, so we so first of all we need to click on commit merge. Okay, it means with the help of this way we can also resolve the conflicts. Okay, so we can say like in this time this branch has no conflict with the base branch, but earlier we feel like we have few conflicts in our, we can say like slave branch to master branch. Okay, so this is also one way through which we can just resolve the conflict, and we can just merge the pull request. Okay, and confirming merge. Okay, so this times we can say like our code in slave branch 2 has been merged into the master branch. Okay, so next day, and also we can see like this merged sections here. Okay, so next day is the responsibility of slave branch 2. Then when he enter into the office, he should to just take the pull request first. Okay, so it means here with the help of git here you can just see like slave branch 2. So you just need to take pull from the origin branch. Okay, if I write this particular code git pull. Git pull means it is just taking the pull from the slave branch 2 which is just reside inside our GitHub repository, but we need to take the pull from master branch which is in origin. Okay, git pull origin master. Okay, so you can just see like your changes here. Okay, so once you added this code here, it means one file change, one insertions. Okay, it means you have just performed few actions here. Okay, so here it is just taking times and added your code here. Okay, yeah, it is showing some errors. Why? Yeah, I think we have missed one code here. Yeah, I think so. Okay, now so now it is just resolved here. So again, as I missed one parenthesis, so it means we need to send this parenthesis also into the master branch, otherwise this will again generate the conflicts to some other branches if they perform the same actions from welcome test. Okay, so now guys again I am adding few code here. Okay, so that again you can just see like few conflicts again arise here. Okay, so here in this times I am adding one code. So we can say like other code added by, you can say like sub. Okay, yeah, so I just saved the code and just write the git status. You can see like that particular changes added by our sub branch 2. Here I need to add those changes first, that we need to make the code updated welcome test.java. So guys, the message which I am giving here, that particular message we can just see on our GitHub repository. Okay, so it is just basically one message through which we can just understand like which type of changes we perform here. Okay, now we need to push the code. Okay, so that particular code will be moved from a local system to that particular branch which is inside the GitHub repository. Okay, so here you can just see like inside the code, inside your test package, inside your welcome test. Yeah, inside the master we can see like only single parenthesis here. Okay, so yeah, but inside my slave branch 2 you can just see like I have added one parenthesis as well as I have one code here. Okay, so I need to generate a request here. Okay, yeah, new pull request and comparing my base branch with slave branch 2. Okay, and this time it is able to merge. Okay, because in these times in our master branch there is no code already reside in the system. Okay, but this times I am just creating the pull request, taking the same descriptions here, create the pull request. Okay, and here you can just see like there is no conflicts, merge the pull request, confirm the merge. Okay, yeah, so guys in these times we have updated few changes by slave branch to masters. It means in this time inside the master branch, inside the welcome test.java we can see like few changes have been occurred here. So if I perform some other action, so right, we have already seen one way through which we can just resolve the conflicts. In these times I am just using some other way. Okay, which is also recommended by sometimes. Okay, yeah, so guys in these times first of all I am just moving to that particular branch like git checkout slave branch. Okay, so guys this time I am on slave branch. So if you move here you can just see like yeah, this code has been removed from here. So in these times, so guys first of all that particular person who was handling that particular slave branch, he should take the pull request, sorry, the pull from the master so that he get the updated code. But the same thing again I am just generating the conflicts, so that's why I'm not taking the pull first. Okay, so I'm just directly updating the code like code added by branch 1. Okay, save the code. Again I need to add that code. Okay, commit the code, welcome test.java by branch 1. Okay, and push the code. So this time guys we have performed few actions on our welcome test.java by our slave branch 1. Okay, so this times we can see like in our slave branch we can just see these changes. Okay, yeah, so I just add the particular code by branch 1. Okay, so in this time I again need to generate the pull request, a new pull request from master to, we can say like yeah, slave branch. Okay, so guys again we can just see like we have few conflicts arise here. Okay, so guys here's some other solution, like we should not to create the pull request first, we should just take the first pull from the master, get pull origin. It means we are pulling the code from the master branch to my slave branch. Okay, so I will just here you can just see like some conflicts, you can just see this message like you have just conflicts arise in your systems, you first fix those conflicts and then commit the results. Okay, so guys here you can just see like this type of code you are just getting here. Okay, so you can just see like in the head, it means in the master branch this code is already resides. Okay, so you just need to resolve this particular error from here. Okay, yeah, okay, save these changes and you just need to push those changes again in your, we can say, slave branch which is just reside inside your GitHub repository. Okay, so it means this is the whole code which is from coming from the master branch as well as the code which is already in your slave branch. Okay, so you again need to like add the code So again commit the code. Yeah guys, we can also directly push those codes. You can also perform those action too, right? So by master, we can select pull from the master. Okay. So yeah. So guys, in this times our branch here you can see like inside the code sections, inside the test package, inside my slave branch 2, and here inside the welcome test you can just see like all the changes are here. Okay, so from the slave branch 1 and everything. Okay, so here this times need to do one pull request, new pull request from master to slave branch 2. Yeah, actually guys, in these times we have just taken the pull request from the masters. It means all the codes are inside my slave branch. Okay, it means inside the slave branch to help we have already all those codes. So we can say like in these times we don't have anything, any new things which is not inside my. So guys, first of all we need to see like yeah, all those changes are here or not. Yeah, so here you can just see like this is my local code, and you can just see like this is my code, and here inside the test package, inside slave branch 2, inside the welcome test, you can just see like yeah. So guys, yeah, here we can see like we have few changes, but here are some different changes. Yeah, so I think we might forget something here. Yeah, you can see like yeah, our slave branch is updated with our sorry. Yeah, we are just seeing the slave branch too, and we just working on the slave branch. Okay, so here yeah, so I think we are just performing that particular mistake. Okay, so here this times we will just again generate this slave. Yeah guys, so you can just see like in this times this pull request is able to merge. Okay, yeah, so this times we just create the pull request. So guys, last times we were just trying with our slave branch too. Okay, so first of all we were just trying with the help of slave branch. Okay, and dating date welcome test.java. So guys, initially we were just trying with the help of, we can say like slave branch, we are just performing some action slave branch. We can say like taking the pull request from the master branch, resolve conflicts on my local system, push the codes and merge the pull request. Okay, so in this time you can just see like this branch has no conflicts because we just resolve all those changes in my local system. Okay, so merge the pull request and confirm the merge. So guys, in this time you can just see like my pull request successfully merged with your master branch. Okay, yeah, so all those code you can just see your, we can say in your master branch and inside your welcome test. Okay, so all those code which is just already in slave branch, it just resides here. Okay, so guys, each and every day we should to take pull from the master first, then only we should perform the action, so that we have just updated the latest code. Okay, so guys, in our today's sessions we have discussed like yeah, how we can just generate the pull request, and also we can see like in which situations we can just see like how the conflicts arise, and we have also seen like two way like how we can just resolve those conflicts, either one on in the GitHub repository itself, or we can say like in our local repository, like just take the whole code from the master and jumble that particular code with my, we can say, local repository code in my systems, resolve the conflicts in my system only, then sending the code into my branch and generating the pull request for the my branch to master. So guys, this is our today's session. In our today's sessions we have discussed all those scenarios. Okay, thank you.